Okay, so this is my walkthrough of my fourth portfolio project. This one involves setting up Rails as a backend and using JavaScript. So I'll just start this, and then just straight open the file. So this So this is an imaginary friends forum, and I'm of the I'm of a generation where saying you had an imaginary friend that earned you some bullying and getting laughed at. So here you can anonymously, you don't have to sign in or create an account or anything like that. And so I'll just let's see here. I got some here that I'll just put in. Boom! So the here's where the likes are, and here's where you can add a comment. I'll add the other two as well. It helps to kind of show everything, when there's more than just one. So there you go, and then you can increase the likes pretty easily. And and so yeah, it's pretty. Pretty simple. I want to kind of highlight this is it's pretty simple CSS. I decided to go with inline block because I thought that helps separate these out, and also has a different side effect. It automatically adjusts for the size of the screen you're on. So I'll take it down to even, phone size. It's still so that I did not realize that until after I was pretty much done with it. So yeah, I know that I'm sure that there are other ways to more elegant ways to from a visual standpoint, but my thought is, better to just start with something simple. Um, so so yeah, I'll show you the JavaScript, which is a lot more a lot more involved than the than the CSS. So those that so yeah, I'm running, fetch to talk between the server and the front end multiple times, both to grab all of uh, the imaginary friends, and then render it. Well, this just has to do with the comments. So in here's where I'm actually rendering all the different uh, elements, and I set up each each one of the sections where we render the friends in its own div, which allowed this to happen, where I could separate out the information on them, and combine both, and have the both the likes and the comments be contained within each one. So and then utilizing the inline block allows this visual separation. I had to add the CSS because otherwise all of this was just left a line just in a straight line, just straight down, and you couldn't tell where one start. It's like who which one the comments belongs to, and so plus I think this kind of helps it pop a little bit. So yeah, it's visually, it's a pretty simple app, but once you actually get into the, well, this is my first JavaScript project, and so from I'm sure uh, I'm sure there's simpler ways to implement all of the features I put in here, but that's pretty much par for the course when you're building projects. But I let's see what when you here's where you add add your friend, and then here's where it reloads the page. So and let's I'll just uh, and kind of see that little, whoa, okay, that's not, yeah, that's probably as a result of the um yeah, well, that's not exactly so yeah, it's still a bit buggy. So here's where on line 60 where I actually do the reload, and I'm sure there's a better there's another way of doing this that um, you can see some of these repeat themselves. So there we go. Sort of. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm sure that there's a way that to do this that doesn't make this so that that's a bit of a that's a bug that I haven't been able to figure out, and that so and then it runs fetch friends here every time that that the page loads, and that's this deal where where it actually pulls all of the information, and then runs the render function, which is right here. So all of these kind of like interlock together in some way. So I'm sure that's part of the reason why the rendering doesn't always work right off the bat. So I don't know what to do about that, but this is my first go at this. So yeah. Um, so yeah, that's my my fourth portfolio project. Again, using Rails for the back end here, and I'll just show you one of the more um, big differentiators as far as what makes this an API versus the last one. Was everything. Instead of instead of a view like an HTML page, it just sends out the JSON, which is a series of like data points, and then this is what the JavaScript pulls from the JSON data. So yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching my videos.